What up? This is Joseph, the creator of the Infernal Paradise. This isn't like some of the other videos on this channel. As you can see, I'm wearing a suit. So you know this is a very serious video. So it means no silly accents, no costumes. There's probably going to be a few dumb jokes, but you know. This is a pop. This is an alcohol. This is the first part in a series of videos I'm making about surrealism in comedy. It's not so much a video essay as it is a video dissertation, where I'm going to be doing one of my favorite things, which is overanalyzing and passive-aggressively over-explaining TV comedies in a sense that makes me sound smarter than you when I'm talking about one of the least important things in the world, TV comedies. With this series, I'm going to be taking a look at what makes surrealism in comedy and why so many creators and audiences have been drawn to it over the past few years. With this first video, I'm going to be creating a definition that's going to be used throughout the series of surrealism in comedy. That's why we're calling this episode Surrealism. What is surrealism in comedy? What is surreal comedy? So when I speak of surrealism, you probably think of those weird Salvador Dali paintings where like the clocks are all melted and shit. That's surreal because it's taking something we know in reality, clocks, and literally bending it and making it something that's out of our reality. Some art critics might disagree with my use of the term, but fuck them, I like it. Surrealism also heavily involves the use of juxtaposition. I know that because every definition I looked up for surrealism had the word juxtaposition in it at some level. Juxtaposition means having two separate things, but like having them together in like a contrasting way. Just like how clowns are supposed to be a symbol of like kids' parties and fun and like fun shit, and then also like they eat people, and so that's a juxtaposition on the concept of a clown. That's basically what I mean when I talk about surrealism, is taking the real and making it sur. Now that we've had a refresher on surrealism, let's talk about surrealism in comedy. The website known as Wikipedia defines surrealist humor as the deliberate violation of causal reasoning. I kind of like that definition, but I'm going to expand on it. The concept of surrealism in itself could be seen as a form of comedy. I mean, if you look at any like surrealist artwork, they're pretty fucking ridiculous. Like they don't make a whole lot of sense. And also vice versa. The idea of comedy can be seen as a form of surrealism. I mean, why do we find someone farting in the middle of a math test to be so funny? Excuse me. It's because it's taking something out of the ordinary and placing it into the ordinary. Juxtaposition. So does that mean every form of comedy is a type of surrealism? Probably. Am I going to be talking about every form of comedy? No. If you're anything like me and you obsessively try to watch every single TV comedy, you've probably noticed a trend popping up over the past few years about the types of comedies being made. There's a similar tone to a lot of these shows that I'm putting in this category of surreal comedies. A lot of these shows are considered to be sitcoms or situation comedies, a series that follows a character or a group of characters that they get themselves into various comedic situations. It's not a hard concept to grasp, but the emphasis has always been more on the sit than the calm. As Jeff Garlin put it when he was on the Joe Rogan Experience.
You're supposed to be enthralled with the situation.
Right.
The situation. So the situation, Lucy got into a situation.
Yes.
And you laughed at Lucy dealing with the situation. There might have been 12 great jokes that she said in the situation.
I've noticed that a lot of recent shows have been trying to replace the sit with the sur, creating a new genre that I've coined surcoms. Thank you for watching this first explanation part to the series. Next week I'll be talking about the show that I think really started this whole trend. You can leave a comment on what you think that show is, or you can leave a comment of other shows that you think also fit into this category. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Big peace.